So I use the variable x to represent the cost in rupees per kilogram for this syrup. And we're told that the syrup is 20% less costly than juice. So if the cost of juice is J rupees per kilogram, then we're told that x is equal to J minus 0.2J. And I'm doing this so I can represent the cost of this juice, rupees per kilogram, in terms of the cost of syrup. So that would be x over 0.8 or 1.25x rupees per kilogram. And because eventually they're asking us to find x. Now, they tell us that this 10 kilogram of syrup is sold at 10% profit, which means that the selling price is 1.1x rupees per kilogram. And then we have this 20 kilogram of juice, which is being sold at 20% profit. So we have a multiplier of 1.2 on that. That would be the selling price. And then this remaining mixture, which would be 100 kilograms of syrup and 100 kilograms of juice, because we have 20 kilograms of juice in this part. So we have a total of 200 kilograms, which is being sold at this price. So the revenue from that piece is 308.32 times 200. So this would be the revenue in rupees. And then similarly, we can figure out the revenue for these two portions, which would be 10 times 1.1x, and then here would be 20 times 1.2 times 1.25x. So that's the total revenue, and we're told that makes an overall profit of 64%. So this will be equal to 1.64 times the cost for the syrup and juice combined. Because it's a 64% profit, that means that the selling price is a multiplier of 1.64. And that would be 110 kg of syrup times x plus 120 of juice and multiplied by 1.25x. So this is the equation that will give us x. Now it's just a matter of doing the algebra. So I'll start with that piece. So this is 11x. And I'll use the calculator here. 20 times 1.2 times 1.25. That's 30x. So that piece is 41x. And then 1.64. This would be 120 times 1.25 plus 110. So that becomes 260x. And I know that the answer has to come out nice, and I notice this 41 times 4 is 164. So I'm going to divide throughout by 41. So 1.64. You can also hold back and do it at the very end. But just so this is 10.4x. And then this piece, again, I'm just dividing it by 41, because when I also do it for another reason, which is that if I wasn't getting nice numbers after dividing, then I know I'm on the wrong track. So because the reason they have these numbers here is so that the eventual answer comes out nice. So this becomes 9.4x, 7.52, and then x would be just this number, which should turn out to be a nice number divided by 9.4. So I get 160. And this type of an answer is always reassuring that I'm most likely gotten the answer right. But yeah, this is a difficult question. There's a lot of pieces here. But once you set it up, and if you don't make any mistakes here, your answer should clean up and you should get something nice like this. So that's always a clue that you're heading in the right direction.